I don't know if you guys can even hear that. I'm pushing my limits. How's it going? How's it going? This is, again, Crypto Otaku, bringing you the crypto chaos and the news. How's it going? How's it going, guys? Oh, the moving maestro. Hopefully, started finding all the stuff I lost? No. Not a damn thing. But my living room looks kind of cool, though. Jesus, can hear it loud and clear, Nice, A guy in the house. I'm mad. Adam, how's it going, guys? A guy, Stream the Chaos and Yamaha Pacific. Don't forget Milk Money. Also, welcome to Club Chaos, guys. Club Chaos. One of these days. I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. We're getting started. 104.04 on Bitcoin right now. Let's get going. Clean up the charts. Where is the dancing mascots? Out of here. All right, guys. How you feeling this morning? You know what? I have to show you guys a couple things I forgot to show you this morning. Or no, last night. This morning I showed the audience this morning. But this, yeah, if you guys didn't catch that, I just can't get over this. Living in such a weird world, I have to get started with this. If I can find it right out the gate. Probably not. Yeah, there it is. The money. Let's just start with this. Yes, the chaos commercial from Coinbase.
Every day, the Fed prints an average of $465 million. That's 26,000 shipping containers a year, created out of thin air. Maybe that's why the dollar loses value over time. But there's one thing they can never print more of: Bitcoin. At the size of a quarter, this is all there will ever be. Shouldn't a store of value hold its value?
I might show that again tonight too. This is my favorite commercial ever made. I mean, historically accurate too. It's insane. I can't get over it, guys. I showed it this morning again. I can't. I get the feels. If only Chris Russell was narrating. More guitar chaos. Oh my god, you guys. A win is a win, says Matt Adam. Yeah, that's right. This morning I showed you guys the winning Tiger Blood. Yes, we're back to winning, guys. Yes.
So much, you may even get tired of
winning. Man. What are we winning? I'm so tired of winning. I remember when I was tired of winning. You know, I took a week off moving, and I'm back to winning again, guys. Insane. This is, of course, our bullish prediction from last night. I did this without the chaos magic, and you know what? It worked out anyway. So maybe the chaos magic is in me. After all, it's like one of those cliche movie deals. All right, guys. All right. Jesus, you guys are nuts in the chat. Yeah. So Yamaha Particular says more guitar chaos. Yes. I do love playing my guitar. If only Kurt Russell was narrating. Yes. That would be amazing if he was narrating that commercial. Hell yeah. Oh my god. You know, and I'm pretty sure he knows what's up right now. He knows what's up. What's going on, Otaku and fam? Yes, Gamma Goddess in the house as well. How's it going, Gamma? How's it going? Damn it, Kurt. Where is Elmo? Yeah, Milk Money, that's your next task. You need to get a picture going with Kurt Russell and Elmo, and just sitting in the fire. This is fine. I don't know. Bitcoin going up to 200,000. We're getting some crazy predictions now, man. I'm definitely getting the same kind of feeling I got from 2021, where the predictions were just crazy out there. Yeah, it's getting crazy, guys. I mean, 200. Kevin in the house with the smokes. What? I don't got any. I got a lighter. I can't even go. I don't have any money, man. I didn't go to the bank, so I need some more money to burn. I'm out of money. Jesus. All right. Yeah. Where is Elmo? Elmo. I got Elmo right here. Always got Elmo on the stream. Just waiting for the next time. There he is. I told you I got him. He's always here in spirit. All right, guys. All right, let's get going. We got a lot to unpack. Other than winning, right? Alrighty, here we go. So many things, all the time. All right, if I can find the right page I was gonna share. I had so many windows open. I guess that was it. I guess I just get started here. I am a little off kilter tonight. And boom. Let's start with the basics. Boom. Here we go. I thought I had another one open. I guess not. I must have closed it. Oh well. All right, there it is. Let's start with the basics, guys. Here we go. Looks like heat map right now is coming down. We got again, you know, you guys know. For those who know, this is of course Kimba the White Stoneland on YouTube. I like the shill Kimba, bringing you of course an anime reference for those who know, and of course the heat map for free. That's right, book live heat map, showing you all the liquidations, showing you all of the price points in which Bitcoin is being traded aggressively. Right now we have a huge buy wall set up at $100,000. If I get this thing to load, I can show you. Yeah, and our sell wall is sitting at right around where we are right now, right above us at about 106K. That's the big one right there, big one in the green. So if you want to get this in for free, you can get it for free. You don't have to pay for it. That's right. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Don't pay for something to get free, especially if you're just charting Bitcoin and yeah, just following the normies. What? Oh, here it is. I had this all pulled up. I was like opening all these extra windows for nothing. They just keep getting hidden by everything. Give me a minute to clean this up. I am working on a different setup today, as you guys know. All right, here we go. We'll just bring that over here, and yeah, we're back in business. Okay. So that's where we were, of course, this last night, and that's what we predicted. Let's go forward with what's the metrics going on tonight. There's a lot of course, positive spins happening right now. Here we go. U.S. national debt still inching ever so closer to 37 trillion. We will hit this number so quick this year, before probably the middle of the year. I think the next budget bill has to happen in October. I think it's the deadline. So we have at least until October for this to get crazy, like 38 maybe. We're getting closer to 40 than we ever thought we'd get this year, for sure. All right, so that's happening. World debt clocks too. It's been a minute since we looked here, but we have the national debt to GDP in all these nations still ever so closer to 100%. Almost every single nation, or of course more. Japan also getting past that 287% level. We haven't seen it this high since last year. 290% negative debt to GDP. India about 92. Yeah, so this is exactly what you get with a fiat standard, guys. This is what you get. You basically just get borrowed money against the public. All right, moving on. It's sad. It's depressing, but it's true. It doesn't matter, guys, if you're in our space. The big thing that people are betting on right now is not the recession. There's a 40% chance now. It is whether or not we're going to cut the capital gains tax. Where is it? Where's the big one? There's a big one in the room. The only one I care about right now. Capital gains. Could Trump eliminate capital gains tax on crypto before June? 1% chance. Yeah, that one's pretty much a dumb. I don't know who made that one. Will Trump cut long-term capital gains tax in 2025? 45% chance. This is getting crazy. I can't believe we're even talking about this. Long-term capital gains. Just in general, I mean, I don't know. I mean, the last terms I've heard were, again, $150,000 or or less. You know, to pay taxes on. That's kind of their latest proposal deal. Moving on, fear and greed for the stock market still sitting at 69.70 in greed today after the closing. Not bad. Yeah. Of course, we're sitting around the same for crypto, which is insane because we really never stopped being greedy, in my opinion, in my perspective. No one stopped buying Bitcoin, right? It's just crazy. It's like Sailor with the dominance, right? We'll get into that. We'll get into that too. Yes, sitting on the dollar index, coming down a little bit. Again, like I called it last night. Or this morning, I think I said it this morning. I said the Dixie was pretty much just kind of like this whole thing was just a big rally on, you know, the China, the proposed possible China deal, and then it was going to fade down, and we did get the big fade down. I would like to see if we do get another scare, if anyone goes back into treasuries after this. I doubt it. I doubt it. All right, so that takes us into Crypto Bubbles, which this morning was really lackluster, very boring, not very chaotic at all. We needed fire. We did not get it. I was even out there poking with a stick. I was like, do something, and we got it. We got it, guys. I got the stick out, and we got it. I wish I could find the pointy stick with all the nails in it. Jeez. Anyway, yeah, so that's what's going on today. Everything is sitting in green. Roughly 3 to 5%. Your favorite projects are pretty much all up. I had to call it again, guys. I jumped into Discover Crypto or who the hell was it? No, it was their blockchain basement. I went into the damn basement again, and what did I find? I always like to give them a chance, and I've listened to those guys since 2020, since the big Bitcoin Ben Bitboy days, and just want to give you a little story. Okay, I think I still have pictures on my phone. They're screenshotting some of the comments too. Oh god, it was bad. But anyway, you guys know I'm a huge Jasmy fan, right? So this is why I got Jasmy pulled up here. Actually, let's go pull up a bigger screen. Oh my god. Because it's just so sad. It's so sad and pathetic, really, for a large crypto community to be completely sidelined by ignorance, by complete ignorance on Jasmy. And it's not the first time either. Discover Crypto last week pissed me off. Or no, 3 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago. It was a while ago. It was a while back. They were, of course, calling it a meme coin, and then today was the second day I jump over there, and I hear Blockchain Basement calling it a meme coin too. I'm like, are these guys, are these stupid? I'm like, what in the world are they talking about? Yeah, so this coin right here, of course, we're looking at Jasmy. Just I don't really care for the chart in the last 2 years, right? If we go, actually, let's go into the chart real quick. I'm getting into a rant, guys. I'm getting into a rant now. I just have to get it off my chest because it's just bugging me all day. So if you look at the chart, right? If you look at the chart for Jasmy, and it's following the same thing I threw on there. Look at that. I threw that on there. It'd be great if we could get that 8-cent breakout. But anyway, we'll get back here. Boom. Here's the chart for Jasmy. And this is recent years, right? Since the bull market started. The big breakout from the investors in Japan being allowed to participate in our space. Again, they weren't allowed to until 2024. So anyway, the big thing I want to get at is that Blockchain Basement today came out and they said, Jasmy's a meme coin. It's a meme coin. It's a scam. It's a scam. And the chat started reacting. And I started, of course, educating the chat. It's like, I just can't sit by and watch this go. Let me pull up some of those screenshots I got. It's ridiculous, guys. It's ridiculous. One of the users said, the word Jasmy literally translates to rug pull. Oh my god. This Nick guy. And yeah, I was on there just on the game, playing the game. Playing the game as I normally do. And I'm like, Jasmy's not a meme coin. What the hell are they talking about? I said, this is not the first time. I said, had to stop you guys and stop the Jasmy FUD. It's ridiculous. On the matter, I said, I love you guys, but your crew needs this. Needs to actually do research. Crypto bros, come on, crypto bros, gotta do the research. it's ridiculous, and they just kept going. Most of their entire community is brainwashed. Yeah, and then they said they were going to go to Sin City Crypto. And last time they went to Sin City Crypto, the Blockchain Basement basically fudded Bitcoin as well. So I'm not a huge fan of those guys over there anymore. I'm just so sick of it. They keep calling Jasmy. They don't know where they got the idea that it was a meme coin, that it got bought by a Japanese company, which they say it's a Chinese psyop. I'm not even going into it, guys. Their community's nuts over there. But that was my. I felt some kind of way today. I'm just gonna stop there. Let's get back into the chat before I freaking melt down on what happens to Discover Crypto and Blockchain Basement over there. What we got this over here? Truckdano, man, it's been a minute. How's it going, Truckdano? He's one of my first. He's been here from almost the beginning, guys, since the very beginning of my channel about 2 years ago, when I dropped. He said that the ETH was bread. They said ETH was bread, but instead it's dead. Truckdano. I like bread, says that guy. Strawberry Dragon says dead bread. Yeah, it's that molding bread that somehow it lasted a very long time, like 3 weeks for some reason, maybe a month, but it just started, rotting and you can't stop it. No one ate it because it was never really tasted good to begin with. Just like ETH, you can eat it. What the hell? Oh, what the hell? Dead bread. I'll buy that for $1. Yeah. I'll buy that for $1.
I'd buy that for $1.
If it ever comes back to $1. The cheapest I ever bought ETH was like $500. Yeah, it was a crazy bear market, guys. You don't have the same voice. I don't have that same voice. I don't. I'll buy that for $1. I probably don't. Email me your ETH holding then. The game. Let's go. Jeez, the game. All right. So anyway, guys, let's get back on it. Let's get back to it. So where were we? Yeah, bubbles. Bubbles are looking good today. Looking good on the week. Looking good on the month. What should you be buying right now? What do I recommend? In my favorite bags. Let's see. Where are my favorites? Some of my favorite bags right now. Everything is up, man. It's hard. It's hard to even choose something that's down to really DCA into right now. XCN's the only thing that's pulled back on the month. It's down 8%. Still good. What's still at like close to 2 cents? Yeah, about 1.7. Even Jasmine's held 30% on the last month. But yeah, as of right now, I'd suggest only be a DCA into Swiftcoin, XCN if you guys don't have a bag yet. Those are still the most down on the month. On the year though, they've done very, very well. So don't, heed that with caution. But on the month, it's pretty much the only thing that's really down. I think a lot more capital is going to be chasing those two compared to the rest have already pumped this month already. I still like Miria. I still think that coin's done amazing. It actually just lost a 0 today. I think it did. Didn't it? Yeah, 201 now. It was at 309 for a couple weeks, I think. So the ship might have already started to sail for Miria, but it's still early. Back in January, December, it was at 203, 204. So we still got a long way to go. And then last year, man, it went all the way up to half a penny. So you don't want to miss the crazy melting gains from some of these crazy projects. Sui up 80% on the month. I really want to go back and dip my toes into Sui again, but I feel like it might not be a bad move. I don't know. It's probably gonna hit like $10 next, running up. That's kind of what I see on the next leg up. Maybe 9. Might be a pullback on like 9 something. 9 some change. All right, guys. So that's what I'm looking at. There's really nothing to really recommend anymore on the month. If you want to go back, maybe like create a custom. You can do this in. I think you can do this here, right? We can make like a 3-month. Yeah, 3-month. If you look at the 3-month. Swiftcoin, XCN, Miria. Yeah, it's still my top 3 picks for DCA. All right, in terms of what my bags consist of, you guys, do what you want to do. I'm not telling you what to do with your money, not financial advice. All right, moving on. We got the Bitcoin market cap coming down. Look at this, we're rolling down. We're just every time I show you guys this, it really brings me back to 2021 when we rolled on over after we hit 62% dominance. We rolled down to 40%. Now I don't think we're gonna go down to 40% this time, but we could at least retest 50, 45, 55, maybe somewhere in that range, because no one's gonna stop buying BTC. We're just not gonna stop it, and at some point we're gonna run out, and then all the money's just gonna go there and chase it forever. All right, moving on. What else we got? Top 10 assets in the space right now. Oh, what do we got? Anything moving? Anything shifting? Looks like XRP reclaimed the top 3 slot from Tether again today. That's big. That's huge. But that's just money on the sidelines. That's just what, $150 billion sitting on the sidelines, the same market cap as XRP pretty much. That's why we're going back and forth here. And I imagine by the end of the cycle, we're going to see Tether sit there at number 3 again. It's going to be like nothing happened. Unless XRP comes out with some sort of utility that people are actually using, and it happens this cycle and not next cycle, that is going to be kind of what I think happens. There's going to be a lot of sideline money and cash after this run. You know it. I mean, you guys are waiting for it. I know you are. We talk about it all the time in the back rooms, right? In the back rooms, on the open mics, and I think we're going to get some more open mics in the open mics. No, you don't sound it down. What? What? I'm not sure what you're saying, Truck Donald. I'm trying to keep my voice a little lower because I'm in an apartment. That might be what you're referring to. But yeah, just checking back in the chat real quick. I think we're up to date on all that. All right. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Boom. Okay, so yeah, that's the top 3. Anything else really moving the top 10, top 20? Doge is still sitting number 8. Truck Donald's still sitting number 9. Sui's climbing back up, getting close to 10 now. That's crazy. Sitting at 11. Chainlink at 12. Avalanche is pretty much the same as we've had for a while. Top 20. Polkadot's moving back in the top 20. That's kind of new. Toncoin, man, that mighty has fallen. Toncoin was at like 12 or 13. Same with Leo. Where's Leo now? 22. All right, and of course, our honorable mention going out to Jasmine, as it had a huge pump today, still sitting in the 80s, sitting there at 81 in market cap. And we have to look at, I think XCN's at 110. It's come back a little bit. 116, so it's fallen back a bit. Crazy stuff, guys. And then, of course, all of our other coins that we like to follow are much farther in the market cap. Ratings. Okay, top 10 assets are done in our space. Now we're looking at my favorite. Every single day, my favorite, which is how many BTC are left in the entire world across all exchanges. This is it. This is what's on exchanges right now. And we're digging down. We're digging deeper. We're digging down and deeper. And we are right around 2.18 million. That's it, 2.18 million. Just kind of coming back down, digging into this hole here as the ETFs are loading up every single day. It's not enough to keep the amount on exchanges, at a high level. We haven't seen the BTC this low since I think 2018 in terms of how many BTC are across all exchanges available for people to buy. Not even available for people to buy. This is just what's sitting on exchanges right now. ETFs, of course, gobbling up a lot of this every single day. Speaking of which, let's go back to the BTC chart as well. And you look here today, I wonder what they bought in today, because we were down for quite a bit this morning. And I was telling you guys, you got to watch 3 p.m. because when the ETFs settle at the end of the day, the end of the trading day, that's usually when we start to see a big tick up. And we got a little bit there, a little bit. It looks like they wanted to buy up almost a percent of BTC as we were down in this hole today. So again, every single day that happens. Every single day, they're not stopping. They're not stopping. All right, getting back into the metrics. Let's go. BitcoinTreasuries.net, of course. Michael Saylor, still the largest accumulating company. It's sitting at 568,000. It's actually over 600,000 now. This is not right. I don't think this is accurate. Pretty sure they're over 600,000. Yeah, they bought what was it, the 12th? The 12th was Monday. So they're still behind on this as they normally are. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. So they're sitting at over 600,000 BTC. So is BlackRock. 625,000. They're almost neck and neck now. What was it? What was the total for MicroStrategy? MSTR Bitcoin holdings. As of May 12th, 568,000. I thought it was more than that. I thought they were getting closer to 600. Maybe not. But yeah, 568,000. I guess they are accurate, but I don't know why it's saying that. They didn't buy on Sunday. I don't know. Whatever. So that is a Bitcoin Treasuries. Now Fidelity and BlackRock, Vanguard, all the asset managers are not stopping. Can't stop, won't stop. Top 10 assets, okay, also off the board. Now we're at the Bitcoin rainbow price chart telling you to buy. When to buy? Buy now, buy. Yeah, a good indicator for just crypto in general, but also specifically just for Bitcoin. Buy zones right now are between 77,000 and 104. Currently, we're sitting right on that. We were back into accumulation zones for just a minute, then we fell back under. Again, getting back over 105. It's not even in still cheap territory, which is 142,000 to 197. You haven't even started, guys. This is so stupid. It's ridiculous. It's so dumb. Yeah, it's so silly. It's so silly. We're most likely going to see a 200,000 to 250,000 pretty soon. I would say in the next 2 months we're going to see a $200,000 Bitcoin probably, or at least touch that 195, 194, somewhere near it. All right, moving on. Top 10 assets in the world today. Amazon's still getting more and more money thrown at it because they just got the positive spin on Trump and China. I don't know how long that's going to last, but they did get about $200 billion thrown into it in the last 24 hours. Of course, overtaking Bitcoin, as it did happen to overtake Amazon through the FUD and the noise in last weekend. So that's the only thing that's really changed in the last 48 hours. Just your update on that as well. All right, let's get into see what's going on with the chat real quick, and then we'll see if we can dig up any news today. A lot of what I have today is on X. I've got a lot of videos I want to show you, specifically to the robots. The robots, I keep saying, guys, the robots are coming. It is not a this is not a a warning anymore. This is real. This is happening. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. All right, getting back into the chat real quick. What is going on over there? Let's go, Truckdano. He still needs to soundproof his office. Yeah, I do. I can't be shouting BTC all the time. It's going to be driving people nuts and probably bringing unwanted attention to myself as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe, says a guy. Yes, please like, subscribe, do all the things down below if you like what you're seeing here tonight. We also do a morning live every single day when the markets open. About 10 minutes. I like to go live at least 10 minutes before the market opens. Depends on how bad my bed hair is. All right. Yeah, what's up, Crypto Bows in the house as well. How's it going, Crypto Bows? How is it going? All right, let's see what kind of news we can find today. I got everything kind of focused on the real news today because I've got a lot of videos I want to show you. I want to make some time for it. But let's see if we can check any headlines out there or anything interesting. This morning was kind of lackluster, but we did find some diamonds in the rough this morning as well. So let's see we got going on. Non-profit Infinite Node takes a stewardship CryptoPunks IP from Yuga Labs. Wow, the CryptoPunks are selling out. They're done. I don't know what's going on with that. That's an OG crypto project, NFT project, I should say. Samson Mao Gen 3. Ooh, where'd it go? I love my boy Samson. Fellow otaku, I'm sure. I see those robots in his office. Samson Mao, CEO of Gen 3, stated that given the upcoming changes to the Bitcoin core and its OP return policy, it's time to fork the software to fix misaligned incentives and fund the devs with a better structure. Interesting. They're launching a good alternative for forking Bitcoin Core. The recent drama surrounding the upcoming changes to the OP return policies of Bitcoin Core, the main full Bitcoin node software, has caused an uproar in the Bitcoin community. Samson Mao, CEO of Jan3, has recently posted a solution misaligned incentives to the current developers to fork the current software. At the recent podcast, Mao explained that given the current core wars, as some have shared, calling the OP return policy changes regarding spam, and there should be a fork of Bitcoin Core to provide a different way forward. Mao believes this is the best course of action as it considers pushing changes to the current structure will be very difficult. Mao proposed using the current version of Bitcoin Core and setting up a funding structure to support the new software, giving grants to developers to work on maintaining it. If there is a economic power saying Bitcoin is money, then this is how you should show it. Mao stressed, noting that this is a new hypothetical fork that would have been a better charter and overall structure. He also recommended that the developers working on his new fork remain anonymous, ensure that they are not in it for personal glory, but to contribute to Bitcoin, just as Satoshi Nakamoto did himself or herself. Before, Mao had called the take action against Bitcoin Core, suggesting a blacklist developers acting in bad faith from conferences and denying funding from organizations funding Bitcoin developers, pushing contentious changes. Since the current controversy started, Samson Mao has been highly critical of the stance that Bitcoin Core developers took on lifting the OP return guardrails, facilitating the illusion of non-monetary data into the Bitcoin blockchain. Since Bitcoin Core announced the future merge of these changes, alternative nodes, software knots, adoption has increased significantly, reaching 1,868 out of 21,767 public blockchain nodes. So that's, of course, Bitcoin running on right around roughly 22,000 public nodes. All right, we might get one here in the office here soon. I'm definitely thinking about taking mining up myself in a big way. All right, guys, what else we got? That was kind of interesting, but also, you know, they're going to hopefully protect the the blockchain as much as I hope they do. All right, and I think everyone has the same interest at heart anyway. Obviously, if you're a Bitcoiner, you know what I'm talking about. Let's see. It brushes 105. Yes, pretty much nothing on Bitcoin.com news. We got cryptonews.net. Bitcoin means there's all these hopium and FUD articles, mostly hopium today. Bitcoin signals withdrawals, signal bullishness. Yeah, it's pretty much nothing burger headlines today. Why the U.S.-China trade truce could be Bitcoin's macro tailwind since 2020. Yeah. Okay, hopium articles all around, guys, all around. U.S. lawmakers call for change in corporate digital asset taxes. That one's kind of interesting. Maybe we could take a look at that. Republican Senator Moreno press U.S. Treasury for guidance on crypto tax rules. I have a little bit of that on the Real News anyway on Twitter. What else we got? I got a lot over there I want to show you guys. That's why I'm trying to make this one quick with the headlines today. Most of the news we had was last night. Last night was insane full of news on crypto. U.S. lawmakers call for change in corporate digital asset taxes. This is brought to you by Cointelegraph. If they'll let me read it, yes. Senator Cynthia Lummis and Bernie Moreno asked U.S. Treasury Scott Bessent to act swiftly to change the definition in law impacting digital asset taxes for U.S. companies. Ooh, here we go, guys. See if I can bring myself to read all this. It's a lot. It's a lot. Oh, I did post this on X too, so this is also on X as well. The two U.S. senators are calling U.S. Treasury Scott Bessent to exercise the department's authority and change provision affecting taxes on corporate holdings of the digital assets. In May 12th letter, Cynthia Lummis and Bernie Moreno suggested that Bessent had the authority to change the definition of adjusted financial statement. I can zoom in. It's so tiny. Authority to change the definition of adjusted financial statement income under existing U.S. laws in a way that would reduce the digital asset companies to pay in taxes. The proposed adjustment was suggested in a way that modified the provision to the Inflation Reduction Act signed in law in 2022. Our edge in digital finance is at risk. U.S. companies are taxed more than foreign competitors, says Lummis in May 13 posting. And here's the proposal. Yeah, that's pretty much just referring to the 2022 President Biden signed into law an Inflation Reduction Act. Yes, it just pertained to what we just read previously. According to the two senators, the proposed modification would provide the relief to corporations that invest in digital assets. Lummis has been one of the most outspoken and digital assets advocates in Congress, with Moreno took office January after crypto backed political action committees spent roughly $40 million to support its 2024 Senate race. Okay, all right, and then we read this one this morning. Yeah, Katie Hobbs still won't sign the damn thing in Arizona. I'm about ready to go over there and start a protest. They were going to be the first. She put that off, and now they're going to be second, third, fourth. Who knows? New Hampshire, of course, they got the first strategic Bitcoin reserve out. But yeah, that's what they're saying. It's related. They're trying to But we did touch base on that this morning as well. So yeah, Senate is awaiting a second vote on the stablecoin bill. That's also happening as well. Hopefully next week. I don't know. They're really dragging their feet on this because this was supposed to happen at the end of February. The call for the two, or was it March? I forget. The call for the two senators that came as lawmakers in the Senate are expected to consider another vote on guiding the establishing the National Innovation for U.S. Stablecoins, or Genius Act, legislation to regulate payment stablecoins in the U.S. is a motion to consideration to fail to move forward in the U.S. Senate May 8th due to Democratic lawmakers pushing back on Donald Trump's ties to the crypto industry. Lummis, one of the bill's co-sponsors, suggested that she would continue to support digital asset regulation. The Senate could take up another vote in a matter of days. All right, so that's what's going on right now in Congress. This crazy week where Trump is out doing the work in other countries. Saudi Arabia specifically, right? All right, before I go any further, let's check back in the chat. Crypto JPEG, you're late. You're late. Why are you late? Jeez. How's it going, Crypto JPEG? And then Ryan Miller, yo, I just made it, my guy. How's it going, Ryan? How's it going? And then a guy says, do you plan on selling all your altcoin bags during the bull run, or are you keeping some moon bags? I definitely am keeping some moon bags. As I stated before, I'm at least holding 1 million Jasmy for the remainder of this whole thing. I don't care how long. I'm just going to leave at least 1 million out there. I've got a ton of Jasmy, but, you know, do you need all that cash? I mean, in case something happens. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I am, notoriously, I come out and said I'm just going to throw most of my gains into Bitcoin anyway. Let's see. I'm excited to see the Bitcoin and crypto in the spotlight. Yes, Crypto Bows. 100% Crypto Bows. Yeah, and you might have been wrong about the Axel thing. I had a feeling there have been some AI generated nonsense afoot last night when you showed me that. Oh, crazy stuff, guys. All right, let's see what other headlines we can get into, and then get into the real news on Twitter, because I've got a lot there, a lot of videos I want to show you how it happened today with Saudi Arabia, and yeah, all the other interviews they had there. Near hits a crossroads. Near just all this bullish and hopium and FUD articles for some of these coins. Sui surges past 350 as traders back for 5. Yeah. Nonsense. Yeah, so there's nothing on the headlines here. Look, cryptonewsland.com. There's nothing. There is nothing worth reading tonight. Not a single thing. It's all just hopium and FUD. Mostly hopium. Floki gains 100% after trendline bounce. Eyes third major breakout since 2022. Oh, okay. Jeez. Just look at the crypto bubbles. You can see that. All right, moving on. What else we got here? The CoinDesk. What do we got on cryptonews.net or .com? South Korea's Digital Asset Committee about to redefine crypto regulation. I mean, they were looking to be one of the, hot spots for crypto, but I mean, I don't know. They have such strenuous crypto regulation already. Tether's 770 million gold-backed token debuts on the Thai exchange MaxBit. Cats versus dog meme coins. This is just nonsense. Where's all the news? Where's all the real news? This is all BS. Strategy scoops another 13,390 Bitcoin in. This is a day ago. This was yesterday. This is old news. Nothing new today. This is what I'm talking about, guys. We're hitting a standstill. This is weird. Weird stuff happening right now. What I mean by weird is pretty much nothing. Yeah, all these, there's not a single thing here I would read on even Cointelegraph.com. Coinbase invested in Canadian stablecoin issuer. I guess that's kind of interesting. Yeah, and all the other stuff is just BS articles, just to fulfill, today's need for news. Yeah, market volatility indicator, U.S. lawmakers. We just read that one. Here's what happened as an update. Just a quick little synopsis there. Solana network DeFi activity suggests Solana price rally will continue. That's another hopium article. The 4chan rises from the dead. Is that really an article? 4chan rises from the dead, how the image board moves crypto markets. Yeah, I don't know in 2025. In 2020, it was a different world though. We definitely had whale games in like discords and in chat rooms back then. I don't think it really matters what, you know, a small community like 4chan can do on the internet anymore, but maybe we can take a look at that too. Why not? 8 major crypto firms announced U.S. expansion this year. We'll take a peek at that too. That might be all I can find today. All right, so we got Canada. I thought I pulled that one up. I guess not. Coinbase invests in Canada. Canadian stablecoin issuer. It's an exclusive interview with Cointelegraph for the Futurist Conference. Coinbase's Canada CEO disclosed they have their coin census happening this week, don't they? I think they do. Coinbase invests in Canada stablecoin issuer in an exclusive interview with CoinGuard. Yeah. If I get my mouse on the right screen, I can scroll down. Coinbase is partnered up with Canadian stablecoin issuer Stablecore. Is a bid to expand access to tokenized Canadian dollars. A company executive told Cointelegraph to the Blockchain Futurist Conference in Toronto. According to Coinbase's Canada CEO Lucas Matheson, the exchange is investing in an undisclosed amount of Stablecore and will help them market in its fiat collateralized stablecoin QCAD. That's a terrible, terrible name. It's really important that we have a stablecoin for Canadians, Matheson told Cointelegraph in an exclusive interview on May 13th. Adding the stablecoins are especially urgent because the country has no peer-to-peer payment rail. Really? Wire transfers cost $45 and take 45 minutes of paperwork. Hell. Just hell on earth, the bureaucracy and all of it. With stablecoins, 24/7 instant borderless payments income possible. This is already feasible with existing tech, he said. And there they are, over there at the Futurist Conference. Barriers to adoption. Okay, so it looks like as of May 13th, stablecoins have educated the market capitalization around $245 billion, primarily composing of US-backed dollar stablecoins, Tether, and the USDC. Yes. I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, Canada getting a stablecoin. China's getting a stablecoin. Germany's getting a stablecoin. Japan's getting a stablecoin. Everyone gets a stablecoin. All right, 4chan rises from the dead. Here we go, guys. I cannot believe I'm reading this damn thing. Many people thought 4chan was gone for good. The controversial image board is back, and it's crypto-heavy biz and board. You know, I have some history with 4chan. Right? I actually participated in the anonymous DDoS attacks of PS3? Was it PS3 back in the day? I don't know. We were boycotting Sony back in the day. Yeah, it was an anonymous group. But anyway, that's crazy times. After 4chan was hacked on April 14th, the vast troves of user and moderator data was leaked online. The controversial website quickly went down, and many believed it would never recover. However, less than 2 weeks later, the image board was back online. I thought this thing was like dead, like forever dead. 4chan is back. An official post blog proclaimed, "Oh, no other website can replace it, or this community either. No matter how hard it is, we're just not giving up." Okay. The image board has left a mark on the world in consequential ways, birthing countless memes and conspiracy theories. Yeah, I mean, that was the birthplace of it. That's why I lived there. I lived for conspiracies for back in the day. Serving the platform for political movements ranging from the alt-right to anonymous. There we go. And acting as a dumping ground for leaks and hacks of all sorts, crypto is no exception at 4chan as its historically influential gathering place to share altcoin alpha, coordinate campaigns to pump tokens, and share price prophecies and more. I may have to go back to 4chan. It's been probably 10 or 12 years, or 15 at this point. I don't know. Probably more like 15. That's crazy. With the image board back from the dead, there are just a few ways for it to have influenced the crypto space during its storied history. Finding alpha on 4chan's biz image board. There we go, guys. That might be something I do after the stream tonight. I'm just going to throw that out there. Boom. Oh yeah, so the image board has gathered a reputation for being a place where intrepid investors can go and learn about moonshot tokens the broader community has yet to discover. And though through X and Telegram have you seen have since given 4chan a run for its money, and it has also been a ground zero for countless shilling campaigns and have helped to pump prices for various tokens. There is a deleted post here. Biz Shield has become known for the various prophecies. What do we got here? GRT, RBC, PRQ. Early on, I have decent gains. In my opinion, the front runner, the person. Oh, I don't know. Fans feels like joining an exclusive club. Ooh, I like the sound of this. I do like secret societies, as you guys know. I do. All right. In January 2019, a user correctly predicted that Bitcoin would hit 5,300 by April and 9,200 by July. I wonder if that Josh guy's on there. Was that Josh Mandel or Josh? I forget his name. The guy that predicted the $400,000 Bitcoin this cycle. We'll see. Unfortunately, the main price predictions quickly fell off shortly of reality, including that Bitcoin would hit 87,000 by October 2020. Didn't happen. Nope. That's a bit higher. Quite a bit higher, like $22,000 higher or $19,000 higher, whatever. Another user claimed in May of 2021, a worker of the Chinese firm that collaborated closely with the government said it had insider information that Bitcoin would sell off during major news about out of China. A few hours later, reports emerged that China would ban payment companies and financial institutions from offering services related to crypto transactions, and then Bitcoin sold off. What is this? Metallic butyrin confirmed dead. This is some fun stuff, guys. This was also surfed in June 2017. Rumor of the co-founder of Metallic butyrin died in a car crash. This has happened like 3 or 4 times now that he's been confirmed dead from something. Fake news led to Ethereum's market cap crashing to $4 billion before butyrin stopped it to share that he had in fact not died. Yeah, look at that baby. Jesus, butyrin. Fatal car crash. And now we have our answer. He was the glue. It will be difficult for Ethereum to recover. The entire cryptosphere in big trouble. This is all ridiculous. Chainlink and Link Marines. Oh, God. I always thought the Link Marines was BitBoy's thing back in the early days. Perhaps the most successful campaign to come out of 4chan is that Chainlink, which saw a massive rally started in 2020. I remember that, and came into 2021. Many of the Oracle's project's diehard community members, known as Link Marines, first discovered Chainlink on Biz. Much of the excitement of the early Chainlink community was galvanized by the mysterious figure known as Ass Blaster. Oh, we've got quality news tonight, guys. It's quality news and entertainment tonight. Who claimed to have insider knowledge about the project that would share the alpha on Biz. And there's Ass Blaster, I guess. that was definitely a handle in a movie. I forget Ass Blaster. Jeez. That's a pump started. Yeah, so just got a clip there. Link Marines relentlessly promoted Chainlink's 4chan social media platform. Yeah, we're gonna do this tonight, guys. If I have enough time tonight, I'm gonna go out there and we're gonna search 4chan. Oh, God, this is stupid. Link went on 2021 to hit an all-time high. $50, becoming one of the most talked about crypto success stories. All right, Pepe the Frog. You know, of course, that's gonna come right out of 4chan, right? That's pretty much where it became a thing, I believe, originally. All right, I can't spend all night reading this damn thing, but this is crazy, crazy stuff, guys. We're gonna have some fun with this maybe later. We'll see. I got it pinned. Got it pinned for later. Let's check back in the news. In the chat real quick before we go any further. Because yeah, we got a couple more articles. I'm gonna get into the real news, the real stuff. Crypto Bo says 1 Nakamoto equals 1 million. Bitcoin, says Michael Seller. What in the world? What? Okay, so he's coining the 1 million Bitcoin amount as a Nakamoto. I mean, honestly, it makes perfect sense. Nakamoto holds 1 Bitcoin. 1 Bitcoin. 1 million Bitcoin. So 1 million Bitcoin should mean, yeah. I mean, that makes sense. He said it on X. Gotcha. Of course, if 1 Satoshi is a sat, yeah, then 1 or 100th of a, or 100,000ths of a Bitcoin. 100 million, Jesus. 100 millionth of a Bitcoin is a Satoshi. 100 million? You can't have 100 million Bitcoin. So 10. The next one would be, of course, 1 million Bitcoin would be a Nakamoto. I guess so. I see the logic. Mike Saylor is a Nakamoto. No, he's going to be a Nakamoto. He's half a Nakamoto right now. This is so silly. Oh my god, our space is nuts. I love it. Oh god. This is we're so early, guys. I'm so excited that we're all going to be like multimillionaires after all this crap is over with. 8 major crypto firms announced U.S. expansion this year. A number of high-profile crypto firms have announced reallocations or expansions in the United States this year. Let's just touch this briefly, see what's going on. Binance US resumes USD services. CZ seeks clemency. Okay, we got eToro files for IPO after the 2024 enforcement action. I have a clip from this too. We're going to show that in a bit. Again, guys, we're not bullish enough. I can't. Wait till some of these videos I'm going to show you. Gonna blow you away. All right. What else we got here? Nexo returns to the U.S. market after deadlock. Come on, Mexi. Come on, Mexi. I want Mexi. Damn it. Circle reallocates to New York ahead of IPO. Crypto.com introduces stock and ETF trading. All right. A16Z returns to the U.S. after an initial UK move. Damn. Everyone's moving back. Coinbase acquires a Deribit in bid to capture derivatives market. Bullish. Of course, guys, Coinbase is in the S&P 500. By proxy, everyone who has part of the S&P 500 as any sort of allocation now is participating in our space. Let that sink in. It's there. It's there. And of course, Michael Saylor in the NASDAQ, I think last year, is pushing his way into the top, of course, S&P 500. All right. So those are, of course, the big headlines for U.S. adopted firms. Okay. Anything else from Daily Coining? And let's just see if anything's breaking, and then we're gonna get into the real news. Over on X, Sheev jumps over H bar. God, these little pity rallies. Pi coins or price sags. Oh no, it's just hopium FUD, mostly FUD articles on Daily Coin. Weird stuff. All right, nothing there as well. U.S. remains safe haven as the dollar touts most liquid treasury market in the world by enormous factor. Yeah, I'm not gonna read that. U.S. dollar to fall significantly against Chinese yuan amid trade negotiations, according to Goldman Sachs report. Ooh, I like this. I like that. We might take a look at that real quick. Of course, we need Bitcoin to go up higher and the dollar to go lower. Tom Lee says economists calling for imminent recession are dead wrong, and there's why. We could take a look at Tom Lee too. He's definitely one of my faves too. From TradFi anyway. Coinbase stock explodes 20% as U.S. crypto giant gets ready to join the S&P 500. We covered that Monday morning. It was insane, crazy. Or was that this morning? I think that was yesterday morning when they rang the bell and they announced that. Fake CAPTCHA scam targets millions of university students with unknown malware. I think that's pretty much a fall off of all the real good news they got on their site right now. I think we covered this one this morning. JP Morgan CEO Damin says U.S. will work to protect supply chains on rare earths. Yeah, penicillin more. Yeah, okay. You got pretty much nothing going on here at Data Hodl, and it just gives you the idea. I mean, the overall feel of the market right now. It's just we're all just lingering on the trade deals, and we got 60 days left now. We're already a month into the 90-day thing. All right, U.S. dollar to fall significantly against the Chinese yuan. Yes. I like this headline. Okay, so amid trade renegotiations, according to Goldman Sachs, yes, analysts at the financial giant Goldman Sachs reportedly think the offshore Chinese yuan will rise against the dollar over the next 12 months. The U.S. dollar is currently worth 7.2 Chinese yuan, CNY. Can I blow this up? Yeah. Goldman forecasts that the number will fall to 7 yuan per dollar over the next year. Bloomberg reports a falling of the USD to CNY chart indicates that the yuan is appreciating against the dollar. Explain the investment bank's analysis. The undervalue levels of the currency, both on the real trade and weighted basis, but especially versus the dollar, all point to the possibility for stronger offshore yuan as a potential offset to tariff reductions. Might be a good swing trade too, or a what do you call it? Arbitrage. The analysts have previously predicted that the yuan would be at least 7.35 level over 12 months. The Chinese yuan is up 1.24% against the dollar in the past month, and the 0.3 of the last 5 days. Analysts at the BNB Paribas asset manager Echo Goldman has also predicted the CNY will surge in the value against the USD, according to Bloomberg. Rick Chang, a fixed income portfolio manager at BNP, tells the news outlet that yuan will have additional upside and the dollar continues to depreciate. If China's growth in the end surprises the market and to reach let's say maybe more than 5% and even 5.5%, it'll also provide a very good uptake potential. Jeez. China utilizes onshore yuan for domestic commerce and offshore Chinese, the mainland products. Oh my gosh, I just clicked on random things. All right, that's pretty much the scoop there. So that's Goldman Sachs predicting that we're gonna have a dollar depreciating 0.3% against the Chinese yuan. That's pretty big within the next 12 months. I mean, we kind of seen again the repercussion, the aftermath of the U.S. Treasuries being sold off, and the U.S. Pretty much not treating their allies very well. With these trade negotiations. Let's see what else we got. Investor Tom Lee says economists are calling for imminent recession are dead wrong. Yes, dead wrong, says Fundstrat's Tom Lee. Economists predicting an immense recession are getting it wrong. In an interview with the Global Money Talk YouTube channel, Tom Lee, the market is likely heading higher despite many economists warning of an economic slowdown. People can't say that they know everything with certainty. Man, I need a drink, guys. My lips are going dry. There we go. In 2022, we had a series of rolling recessions that have continued for 3 years now. In 2022, the S&P was down 27%. Earnings didn't recover until the second half of 2023. All these numbers today, guys. All these numbers today. Investors at the time claimed that the market was going to have more downside because they thought that the rolling recessions and the Fed tightening was going to lead to bigger economic decline. We have argued strongly against that, and that we take credit that the debt levels of the consumers was way too low for a larger recession. Today, the same conditions are true. Businesses and consumers aren't highly levered, so there's risk that job loss is coming. It already happened, really. I mean, job loss is coming. 3% of Microsoft are getting laid off right now as we speak, and that's why we could have a recession. But that's not because of this or that. It's because of the robots and the AI. We're going to get into this in a minute. I'm so excited for the X. I got so much stuff to show you guys on X. I think they're dead. They're dead wrong. But by the way, from what you're hearing, I think that a lot of economists are declaring a recession. In my 30 years, I've never seen an economist get the recession right. So the fact that there are so many claiming that there's a recession probably tells me that the odds are very low of a recession. He also says that many economists often fail to predict accurately when recessions are actually happening. I mean, technically, by statistics, we were in a recession in 2022, 2023, right? We usually go into recession, and economists deny it, and then we're already in a recession, and that's what happened in 2008. Okay, so that, of course, is Tom Lee, Fundstrat's Tom Lee. All right, we're finally there, guys, at the real news, over on X. Guys, if you like what you're seeing here today, here on YouTube, I also have a, the same thing. I offer the same thing in a different format over on X, so you can check me out over there as well. Trying to get used to the current format. Over there. But yeah, if you like what you're seeing here today, please like, subscribe, do all the things down below on YouTube. We're building up a community. We're getting this going. And Ramona is in the chat. How is it going, Ramona? How is that going? Crypto Bo says, big boss. Like Snake. Kurt Russell was actually the inspiration for Solid Snake, and just saying, Hideo Kojima, Otaku brain. Yeah, sorry. What else we got going on in the chat over here? Crypto Bows, yes. He forms like Voltron. Oh my god, with Michael Saylor and Nakamoto, the Nakamoto robot. I could see Saylor piloting a Nakamoto robot. Hell yeah. Yeah, big fun. Ramona says, I just got on Otaku. Will join the live on Friday, and just in case I have to work early Saturday, I may not be able to stay past 2. I'll be on when you're host on the late night if you can't. Of course, yeah, we'll definitely do that late night open mic on Friday. I'm super excited for that. Also, Ramona, if I catch you on Wednesday with Rob over there, we might be doing some other stuff too. If you got some more time, we'll talk about it. I don't even know what a yuan looks like anymore, says Ryan. Oh my god. Crypto says nope. LMF. I might have seen one in the Rush Hour movies. Oh, yuan in the Rush Hour? I don't think the yuan was established until, was it like 2010s? I don't know when the Rush Hour movies happened. The last one that came out, I don't know. I thank you, Ramona and Otaku, for teaming up for the group, the live Charles. Yes, looking forward to it too. I'm for sure. Milk Money MM25. Yes. I am not used to you talking quietly. I can't for the soundproof wall. Can't wait. Yeah. yeah. I'm definitely gonna. It's gonna cost like $1,200. $1,200. But if I can just get a little bit more oomph in here, and I'll be happy. I'll be here on Wednesday. Everyone hit the like. Yes. Thank you, Ramona. Thank you. Strawberry Dragons. Yeah. Can't wait for you, the chaotic self again. Yes. I can't wait either. People think I'm a deranged lunatic if I get too crazy. It's hard to hold back. It is really hard. Okay. Going back into it. All right, guys. Here we go. The real news. The real news is coming, guys. The real news is coming. Okay, here we go, guys. So yeah, today, what happened today? Well, Trump was in Saudi Arabia. He signed the strategic economic partnership with Saudi Arabia, and there was much rejoicing. Okay, so that happened right actually after our live stream, around 11, 12 o'clock, maybe 1 p.m., I don't know. But it happened right after we got off our live. Then we had this. This was Anthony Papagliano coming out and just
headlines from just the last 24 hours.
Just saying it.
Halting Wall Street. But this is less a story of Wall Street being disrupted and more a story about Bitcoin and crypto growing up. Guess who's making money on the RTOs? Wall Street banks. Guess who's making money every time Strategy buys more Bitcoin and has their stock price appreciate? Wall Street hedge funds. And guess who is making money when Coinbase enters the S&P? Wall Street asset managers and index fund investors. See, here's the thing. Wall Street is no dummy. They see this tidal wave coming and they have paddled their way into position to make sure that they profit from it as well. BlackRock and Fidelity, they got 2 of the largest Bitcoin ETFs. That isn't by accident. Every time I see headlines like we saw yesterday, I can't help but smile. All the market participants, for the most part, regardless of whether they're an upstart or a challenger, they're making money as Bitcoin and crypto grow up. There's a few dummies still shorting the asset, but they usually don't survive very long. The only real loser in this situation is the people who have chosen to sit this revolution out. They're sitting on the sidelines while trillions of dollars in value is being created for the people smart enough to learn about this new technology. It's exactly how the system's supposed to work, remember? Those who take the risk should get the reward.
Damn right. You're goddamn right. I got so pumped when I heard Colin say this. Hell yeah. I'll play the rest of it too. Just for you guys.
And the beauty is that anyone can participate. You don't need to be wealthy, you don't need to have a fancy degree, or you don't need to be born into a certain family. You simply need an internet connection and a little bit of personal agency to act. What a beautiful time to be alive. Our decentralized community of Bitcoiners is slowly but surely ascending to the highest positions in finance and society. We're in the S&P, we're sucking capital into our hands, and we're even in the White House. Pretty cool, right? Satoshi would be very proud. We've come a long way, but just imagine what we'll do in the next 15 years. Bitcoin.
There we go, guys. That was Anthony Papagliano preaching it. I love it. Absolutely love every bit of that. And two, he's not just a solid Bitcoiner. I know he is participating in a bunch of other assets as well. I know he shills Polkadot on his channel too. So anyway, let's go. Elon Musk. Here we go, guys. This is the big one. I'm gonna play this whole thing, and you're gonna know why by the middle of it. I'd say about 3 or 4 minutes in. It's about 8 minutes long. Just want to give you guys a heads up. But yeah, this one is great. And again, everything I've been talking about, he basically was on the center stage saying it. It's gonna happen. All right, before I get into that, let's catch up in the chat real quick. Let's Hidegger's in the house. How's it going, Hidegger? What is up? What is up? Matt, Adam, just tell them that you're editing for the film and games. Film and games. They'll think that you're just the wild sounds are normal for a while. Bloop, 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 bloop. Just like start making random noise at the end of every sentence. Caca, caca. Oh my God. I felt bad for my neighbors when it was horror trailer season and it got weird at my place for months. Oh yeah, in a time where all robots take over the world and everyone's out of jobs. Here we go, guys.
Now, I'm sure we can do a better welcome than that to Elon Musk in Saudi Arabia. There you go. That's the spirit.
Thank you.
Elon, my dear friend, we're honored to have President Trump. We're honored under the sponsorship and guidance of His Royal Highness to celebrate a U.S.-Saudi and a Saudi-U.S. relationship that is 92 years old, about how we move from an oil-based economy to an innovation-based economy powered by wonderful technologies that definitely you're one of the pioneers in this industry. We just showed to His Royal Highness some of your Optimus robots.
Yeah.
And to President Trump.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. Tell me about them.
Yes, so we just showed several of our Tesla Optimus robots to His Highness and President Trump, and I think they were very impressed. In fact, one of our robots did the Trump dance, which I thought was pretty cool.
The YMCA, yeah?
Yeah, to YMCA. So yeah, our robots can dance, they can walk around, they can interact. I think we're headed to a radically different world. I think a good world, an interesting world. My prediction actually for humanoid robots is that ultimately there will be tens of billions. I think everyone will want to have their personal robot. You can think of it like as though you had your own personal C-3PO or R2-D2, but even better. Then who wouldn't want to have their own personal C-3PO, R2-D2? That would be pretty great. I also think it unlocks an immense amount of economic potential, because when you think of like what is the output of an economy, it is productivity per capita times population or capita. Once you have humanoid robots, the actual economic output potential is tremendous. It's really unlimited. Potentially, we could have an economy 10 times the size of the current global economy, where no one wants for anything. Sometimes in AI they talk about universal basic income. I think it's actually going to be universal high income.
There it is, guys.
Where anyone can have any goods or services that they want. A science fiction book recommendation that I have, which I think is probably the best envisioning of an AI future, is the culture books by Ian Banks. Very highly recommended for a non-dystopian view of the future.
Is it, Elon?
No, there obviously are some risks, which illustrate perhaps if we don't do this right, you could have like a James Cameron sort of movie, Terminator. We don't want that one. But having sort of a Star Trek future would be great, where we're out there exploring the stars, discovering the nature of the universe, and a level of prosperity and hopefully happiness that we can't quite imagine yet. So I'm very excited about the future, and very glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
It's our absolute pleasure.
Yeah.
And His Royal Highness was talking to you about his vision and his dream to increase productivity for the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and power up the region and the whole world with robotics, but also on robo-taxis. So how are we doing on robo-taxis?
So really you can think of a car or future cars as being robots on four wheels. And I think it would be very exciting to have autonomous vehicles here in the kingdom.
Indeed.
If you're amenable.
You heard it here from Elon. He's bringing his robo-taxi to the kingdom.
Yeah.
He has another announcement that he's going to share later.
Exactly. So, and I'd also like to thank the kingdom for approving Starlink for maritime and aviation use. Thank you.
Maritime and aviation. There you go. There you go.
So
you're going to bring us robots to help us increase our productivity.
Yeah.
Robo-taxis to make sure that our cars and assets turn into a cash-generating unit.
Yeah.
And Starlink to reform our aviation and maritime.
Yeah.
Talk about XAI.
Absolutely. But I should want to mention also something that may be worth considering is tunnels.
Tunnels. The Boring Company.
I have this company called The Boring Company, which sounds kind of boring, but it literally bores tunnels. And actually, tunnels, in order to solve traffic, you really need to go 3D with roads. And by using tunnels, you can essentially create like a wormhole, like a warp tunnel from one part of a city to another and alleviate traffic. And we've actually already done this proof of concept in Vegas. So there are working tunnels in Las Vegas that you can use where that'll just, it feels like teleporting from one part of Vegas to another. So I always say that, my joke is like tunnels are underappreciated. It's a bit of a, not always a hit, but. Yeah, and then XAI is just trying to solve general purpose artificial intelligence. The goal with XAI is to have a maximally truth-seeking AI. And it's important to be maximally truth-seeking AI in order to understand the universe. Mm-hmm. So the goal of XAI is understand the universe. To understand, what is out there. Where's the universe going? Where did it come from? What questions? In fact, I think maybe the biggest thing is, what questions do we not know to ask? Once you know the question, the answer is usually the easy part. So the goal of XAI is to help understand the universe and yeah, that's the goal. And help people answer any questions along the way, of course. But that's my philosophy. My philosophy is one of curiosity, just trying to understand the nature of reality.
So I know you had a long day, but we also have the Honorable President and His Royal Highness Saidi hitting the stage soon. Yes. So this is a historic day, a partnership about how we could join hands together as we have joined hands in the past 92 years.
That was pretty much it, guys. But yeah, it's coming. It's coming. The robots are coming. As I just transformed my DeLorean into a robot. Yes, it's coming, guys. And we're going to either get one future where, we have a dystopian future, or we get this, maybe this beautiful, I don't know, future where the robots are just helping you. Right? That just happens, right? Not in any science fiction movie I've seen. It's usually dystopia, not utopia. In the future. All right, guys. Yeah, and of course I gotta roll it in. I gotta roll it on in. It's just asking for it. Yes, let's go. You know where I'm going. Jesus. Here we go, guys. Of course. In the dystopian future, in 2025, where the robots are coming closer than you think. By 2026 now, I think we're rolling out those Optimus robots in 2026. We're looking at having 1 billion robots, 1 billion at least, by the 2030s. It's going to be crazy times, guys. If you're a driver, a telemarketer, a lawyer, a data entry clerk, an accountant, a writer, a journalist, a bookkeeper, a receptionist, a bank teller, all the things, guys. All the things. Factory workers, travel agents, customers for, fast food. Number one on the chopping block. It's all going to be replaced by the robots. Yeah, the robots. God damn it. All right, guys. All right. The robots and the AI. Don't forget the AI. Coming for your jobs today. Strawberry knows. You know what I'm talking about, Strawberry. You're on the chopping block right now. Jesus. All right, let's get back in the chat and see how you guys feel about what Mr. Sir Elon had said today. All right. Yes, a dagger. Matt Adams says just to tell them they're editing. Yes, that was a fun bit there. Strawberry Dragon says we had a robot collecting our dirty dishes, and when we dined in a restaurant in Taiwan a few years ago, my kids thought it was cool. They're all gonna think it's pretty cool, until they realize that they're not gonna get that high UBI, right? Not high income UBI, he said. I still can't believe he said that. He didn't say everyone says UBI, but I think it's going to be high. What did he say? High UBI? Oh God, guys, it's ridiculous. I think it was like in 4 minutes in, somewhere around that. Somewhere around 4 minutes. But yeah, Mr. Elon. God. All right, CZ thinks that Bitcoin can top to 500K to
what do
a
you
million
think the
this
price
cycle.
of Bitcoin tops at this cycle?
Oh, again, very difficult question. Somewhere between 500K to a million, I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
just a little giddy there, my guy. Yeah, just a little giddy. Ryan Miller also says we get the humanoid robots before GTA 6. Maybe. I mean, the Optimus robot is coming out next year, according to Elon. It has been fast tracked, even going to happen before the automated robot taxis. Breaking, the U.S. Treasury plans to meet Bitcoin and crypto key players for a closed-door meeting roundtable this week. There's also crazy stuff happening too with Ireland. We're gonna get to it. Yeah, of course, I showed you guys this one as well in the lights in the nighttime stream, right? And I showed everyone in the morning stream as well this morning. The commercial from Coinbase. Here we go, guys. Justin, Irish presidential candidate McGregor wants urgent meeting with Michael Saylor. You know where this goes. Every time you get him in a room with someone, they are 100% Bitcoin for life. That's just how that goes. So yeah, it looks like the person that bought 550,000 BTC, seller's about to orange pill Ireland. Bullish, guys, bullish. Although, I almost crashed the stream. God. Senator Lummis just urged the U.S. to eliminate tax on BTC and crypto companies. Again, we just went over that earlier. And then we have, I showed this, another video actually of this, but he just came out again yesterday and said the same thing he said 3 months ago. No, 5 months ago. I think he said this back in October of last year. It was definitely during Trump's campaign.
I was the first American mayor to have my initial 3 paychecks converted into crypto way back in 2022. Many people laughed at me, and the only I can say is, who's laughing now? We're seeing, I was the...
So he did the same exact line again. Who's laughing now? Wasn't as good as the first one. All right. What else we got? Oh God, that looks like he kind of looks like Gary. Anyway, let's see what we got here. Fun fact: 168,000. Once we hit 168,000, we will all be right next to Microsoft. We will be in its spot. We'll be number 2. It will only take less than $200,000 Bitcoin to get right next to gold. And when that happens, I think it's going to really put it on the spotlight. Everyone's going to see that digital gold just got next to physical gold. And then the races are going to begin. It's going to get stupid. The market cap for Bitcoin is going to be only about 3 trillion, 3.5 trillion, somewhere around that range. Bullish, Dubai to accept crypto payments for government services via crypto.com, advancing the goal of becoming 90%, guys. 90% cashless. That's it. We're done. At least Dubai is. They're done messing around with this silly paper money nonsense. By 2026. That's not 2036. That's not 2046. They're becoming 90% cashless by next year. Let's freaking go. Oh my God. Dubai. Oh man. Dubai is going crypto for government services. I think it's pretty much the same thing. I didn't share that. I'm in the tab. This is a big one I wanted to share too, guys. I definitely want to bring this up many times. As I've said before with diamonds. Yeah, apparently. Yesterday, I think it happened yesterday. We're just gonna read this. I gotta pull the whole thing up. Physicists at the Large Hadron Collider turned lead, that's right, lead into gold by accident. Medieval alchemists dreamed of transmutating lead into gold. Today, we know that lead can be turned into gold. And yeah, lead and gold are different elements. That's right, and no amount of chemistry can turn one into the other. But our modern knowledge tells us the basic difference between the atom and lead of the atom of gold. The atom contains exactly 3 more protons. So yeah, we can create more gold by an atom by simply pulling these protons out of a lead atom. As it turns out, we can, but it's not easy. While smashing lead atoms into each other at extremely high speeds in an effort to mimic the state of the universe. After Big Bang physicists working on the ALICE experiment at the Large Hadron Collider in Switzerland incidentally produced small amounts of gold. Isn't that weird that this happened the day after Trump was in Switzerland? Just saying, it could have happened that day. I don't know if it happened over the weekend or Monday. In fact, a total of some 29 trillionths of a gram, extremely small amounts in the Large Hadron Collider in Switzerland. How to steal a proton? Protons are found in the nucleus of an atom. I don't want to get into all the nitty mumbo jumbo, but yeah. I can't even pronounce it. Alchemy nuisance. An alchemical nuisance. Once a lead nucleus has transformed to losing protons, is no longer the perfect orbit. It keeps circulating. All right, it's too much for my small brain. I don't have big science brain. Jeez, I can do moon math. That's about it. All right, so yeah, guys. There's plenty of gold in the universe, and of course, we've only created the most scarce asset on Earth via digital proof of work, and that is Bitcoin. Alrighty, right. Okay, so Bitcoin Magazine also. Okay, yeah, we also they put this one out here. Satoshi Nakamoto statue is spotted in Japan. Look at that! Look at that! Of course, erected another statue's up. I love that graffiti that got going there, man. It's kind of like my small Bitcoin right there. Anyway. Okay, let's see what else we got. I keep derailing my own stuff. Okay, there we go. President Donald Trump says the stock market is going to go a lot higher. 5
weeks ago, it's a great time to buy. I got criticized for that. Now they don't criticize me anymore. People should listen.
I think it crashed. Yeah, we also had this green. Elon Musk, of course, meeting the prince. That was before his speech. Then Samson Mao posted this. This is a sign. Mysterious green anomaly is seen in sunset in Naples, Florida. Crazy. Saudi Arabia brought in a mobile McDonald's for President Trump during his visit. I don't think he was working there that day, though. $10,000 ETH is now confirmed because there he goes again. Jim Cramer says ETH will never go to $10,000. There it is. Confirmed. It's going there. It's going to go there next. We had the $1 trillion UBS bank just said that their rich clients are now buying what? Crypto. That's right. It's happening.
Commodity and crypto. Interestingly, recently when I talked to some of the traditional family offices, they were telling me they are now looking at allocation of 5% in crypto. That's the reason why even traditional banks like us, I have to make sure we get our platform ready to take on this opportunity. So I think definitely opportunity. Yeah.
Oh my God, you guys in the comments are driving me. You drive me nuts. That's funny. So yeah, Stormy Dragon says Well, Ryan Miller says no tax on crypto would be stellar. Yeah, it'd be stellar. Strawberry Dragons, of course, 100% on the gold thing. Probably, I don't know. 100%. I posted that lead gold thing as well. Crypto bows, yes. Can't do that with Bitcoin. No, you can't. You can't do it, no matter how hard you try. Trump will say that it will be a golden age. He did say it was going to be a golden age, especially if we can just create gold with lead. It is going to make Pelosi richer with stock going up higher, probably. What about the Pelosi Act? Did they ever get that bill on the? You ever get that bill in Congress? Was it? It was the Pelosi Act, was it? Preventing elected leaders from owning securities. I think it's still in play. That was introduced at the end of last month. Yeah, I think that's still going. But yeah, well, hopefully it won't make her any more money after the Pelosi Act. I don't, passes. I probably won't pass, but yeah, whatever. Dubai becomes the first government to accept the BTC and crypto in its Middle East. BTC is spreading globally, and history is being made. Yep, he signs the war, and then yeah, it goes full circle into where we were just yesterday. And then yeah, this guy here was playing Fortnite, and this is how every time I travel in America, I'm just so sad.
I have Starlink now, so you can actually game online. Yeah.
Oh man, we're just they're so far behind here in the States. All right, and of course that was the commercial from yesterday too. Okay, we have gone full circle. Now we're going to go into the normies. Back into the normies. What are the normies doing today? Did they get a passing grade? No, probably not.
What are you, stupid?
No, they're probably stupid. Oscar, thank you. So yeah, Jason Tatum injury. Okay. I guess he's injured somehow. Pete Rose, Oswaldo Cabrera. What are the normies, guys? What do the normies search every single day? If they're not paying attention to making any sort of money at all, they're paying attention to three things, and that's just video games, celebrities, and sports. And this is what we see today. Ooh, we got Microsoft layoffs here, though. Look at this. Someone's paying attention 10 hours ago. Yeah, that was reported this morning. 3% of Microsoft is being laid off right now for AI. Jeez. Yeah, so I might give the normies a passing grade for that one. I don't know. We'll see what else they're searching today. Evergreen, Airbnb. Wow, they got some big names in here. They're following the stock market at least. DGG, Salma Hayek. Yeah, there's a lot of sports. More Diddy trial stuff. Ridiculous. UFC, Handmaid's Tale. Is that a TV series? More celebrities, more sports. Saudi Arabia. Okay, we're getting a little. I might give them a C today. Okay, one more thing, I might get a B. Pokemon Charmander new evolution. What? Breaking my brain now. Did Charmander get a new evolution? What? He's going a different route now? That's crazy. Now I gotta look this up. Got my Pokemon brain going. Evolution. He's usually the first one to test all the normals, the crazy stuff on, like they did with the X and Y. I don't see evolution. New evolution. I don't know. I don't see nothing new. I don't see nothing new for Charmander. It might be a Charizard. Yeah, a new Charizard. That might be that one. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, the normies threw me off today. Damn it. So it must be if it's that breaking, or at least breaking the normies. White Sox. Yeah, Captain America: Brave New World. Disney Plus. Really? That's on Disney Plus already? That just came out in the theaters like a few months ago. Anyway. Last month? 2 months ago? I don't know. Anyway, the sports normies, all this stuff. They get a C today just because they searched for the Microsoft layoffs and some of the Saudi Arabian stuff. I'll give them a C. I'll be nice. I'll be nice today. I'm back. Jesus. I'm going to be nice to the normies. All right. And of course, the interest over time for BTC over the last 7 days is pretty much flatline. Yeah, pretty much still flatline. Looking at the low right now of 40 and the high peaks of about 100. 5 a.m. Again, before America even wakes up, it's all China. Right before they go to bed. Just checking their bags. And then America doesn't give a crap. Same thing. It's 6 a.m., 6 a.m., 6 a.m., 5 a.m. Yeah, it's the same every single day. I'm telling you guys, it's a weird thing that America's just sleeping on it, and we're gonna go broke. Or at least all of our normies will be broke. All right, guys. Going back to BTC, let's see where we are tonight. If I pull in the right thing, pull in our morning dose of Bloomberg. Okay, so what am I looking at? I'm like brain dead now. I've been moving too many boxes, guys. I need to drink more water. Okay, so what do we got? Going back to the chat real quick, and then we'll get back into BTC for tonight's. Yeah, I still don't know where my altar is. I think I just saw it. Yeah, I got all the things. Maybe not the money. I know the money. Oh, I found one. I got one more Benny to burn. Okay. All right. And of course our candle. Yes, I found the whole box of things. What else? Oh yeah, of course the moon. All right, but let's get back in the chat before, of course, we get into Crypto Chaos magic. Let's see. I posted that logo. Yes, so the gold lead thing. Trump did say it would be a golden. Yes. Strawberry Dragon said it is going to be Pelosi richer with stock. Yes. We covered all that stuff. ETH to 10K and then back to 1,500 for eternity. Yeah, maybe the bear market will be like 10K up and then 2K down on the down low. Yeah, maybe something like that. What about Nancy Pelosi or Nancy to Alcatraz? It's right by her house. Is it really? That's crazy. I wonder if she's got some family in there. Ryan Miller, yeah, just rolling over laughing in the chat. Jesus. Okay. All right, guys. So let's get into it. What are we looking at right now? We're looking at just right below 104. We basically entered the stream at 104, and then we're reclaiming it at the end of the stream. So that's pretty bullish. It looks like the foreign markets want to basically take advantage of the dip. They're buying the dip.
I'd buy that for $1.
Yep, they definitely are. But they are getting hit a wall here in a minute. Sitting up shop at around, same pivot point we hit yesterday, 105, I think. Let's go back to the chart. Boom, right there, that wick right there, 105.7. So that's going to be the wall to break through, 105.7 if you want to count that wick. I usually do. I know a lot of people don't, but I like to count the wicks because it happened. It was there. I mean, it didn't last very long, but it was there. It lasted about an hour, 30 minutes, not even. Yeah, about 30 minutes. But it happened. It happened. All right, let's clean up the chart. Of course, yesterday we won. We won big. I was predicting either a bullish or a baseline. That's kind of my feeling yesterday, and pretty much, yeah, we went right on top of my bullish target. And I had no crypto power from Chaos Magic last night. All right, and then of course we got the super bear target down there, which I might just roll on that over and copy paste that. It won't really fit. I'll just do it again. All right, we'll get our ritual sticks in place. There we go. 9 p.m. right on top of 9 p.m. Right now we're a little over. Where are we at right now? Are we at 9:30 already? Holy crap, we are. Holy crap. Yeah, these always get dragged out, man. There's so much to talk about all the time. You cannot just take a step in our space. You gotta. It takes over your life. It really does. We are getting close to no sleep territory, guys. And I think tonight is a full moon, isn't it? I saw a full moon yesterday, but I don't think it was entirely full. You know, they have those particulars, like it's not entirely full until a certain date. Let's check that real quick too, because again, full moon does happen to pump Bitcoin on a lot of days. Full moon. Question mark. AI. Just tell me everything. So yeah, it happened yesterday. Full moon, the flower full moon. So yeah, it already happened. I did see the full moon yesterday then. God. Okay, so yeah, it looks like right now this is looking bullish. Let's back to the chart. So yeah, right now of course our low is going to be pretty much they're setting up shop right above 100. Not too many buys. There's a strong buy line right here at about 102. 102.5, somewhere right in there. 102.5. You guys can see that right there. So we could come back down and retest 102.5. Let's see if we can find that on the chart as well. It's probably this line right here, 1026. That's close enough. And right there it is, 1057. That's kind of where we're range bound tonight. So with that being said, let's get started. All right, guys, it's been a minute. It's been like a week and a half, almost 2 weeks since we did this. Here we go. We're lighting, of course, the Bitcoin candle. Boom. The first step is lighting the Bitcoin candle. We've got our ritual sticks in place. We have idolized the moon, the full moon, the power of the full moon via the moonstone. And yeah, where is the final piece of the puzzle? Is to sacrifice a Benny. I just dropped it on the floor. I don't know where did my Benny go? I got one Benny. I only got one Benny. I don't know what I did with it. I had one more Benny to burn. That was it. Did I put the... Oh, yeah, I put it on top of it. Okay. I put it underneath. Here we go, guys. My last Benny. Until I gotta go to the bank. Here we go. Oh, I gotta go back to the bank. Oh, no. Bye-bye, Benny. Bye-bye. That one's going up quick. Oh, jeez. This is like soaked in kerosene. Jesus. All right. All right. Benny has been sacrificed. He is chilling on the altar, and we're ready to go. We are ready to go. Where are we going? I have nowhere to put this now. I usually put it behind me. There we go. Put that right there. Right there. It's safe. I hope. Can't burn my apartment down now. Okay. It's not mine to burn. Alrighty. All right. So where are we going? I would say... what am I going to say? I'm channeling the chaos magic. It's not about me, what I want. It's about what the charts want. Let's zoom out real quick and see if we see any big trading patterns. Are pretty pretty common in our space. We're still pushing this larger bull pendant on the 1 hour probably. Jesus, on the 4 hour, the daily, probably on the daily. Look at this, guy. This is crazy. This is crazy when you zoom out where we are. We're in this basically we're in a couple panel pattern right now. We've created a kind of a dirty head and shoulder pattern, right? And we're just kind of coming back up to create the next shoulder. I mean, this is huge. If this plays out, let's see if this takes us to 120, which we've been calling for a while. So let's see. Take the measure of that move up, and the next leg up would take us to... Oh, I like that one, but it'll definitely take us to 120. Yeah, and this is almost on top of the line I drew. Was that like 2 weeks ago I drew that line? I said we're going to break out between here and here or something like that. I don't know where the other one went. I must have deleted it by accident. But yeah, we're right on top of the old line I drew. I said by the time we get between here and here, sometime we're going to break out. And here we are. We're right on it by this Thursday. Holy crap. That'd be amazing if this happens, guys. The prophecy is foretold by... I'm just an instrument. I am just an instrument of chaos. Yes. Oh, God. All right, guys. So, yeah, this happens. We're going to break the macro trend line, which I've been waiting for years. I've been waiting for years for this to happen. I really hope it happens because, like Sailor has said in the past, one of my favorite, all your models will be destroyed. Why do we do crypto chaos magic here? Because of this man right here.
Bitcoin's powered by chaos. When Godzilla walks onto the playground, all your models, they're all going to be destroyed.
That's right. When he said that, I about lost my freaking mind. I was already doing the whole stick with Godzilla. It's almost like he's watching me. I would be so flattered if he got that from me. Anyway, okay, so where are we going? We're going up. We're going up. If that plays out 134, 135, that's nuts. That is crazy. I don't even want to say that out loud. I want to get too much FOMO going for people. But anyway, yeah, tonight I'm going to say we're going to probably see some bullish action. Maybe some baseline stuff again. I don't think it's going to be anything bearish. But yeah, we can still come back down here and retest this 1027. So let's start with a base case scenario. We're going to probably pump right around midnight. Get a retop. Probably then maybe rejected in the morning for the market. So this is going to be our baseline target, which is pretty bullish, still pretty bullish. Our bearish target, which is going to be maybe not quite a retest. We can't get over that. And then we fall back down, retest 103. Oh, man, these aren't even. These are way too high. Yeah, way too high. Let me zoom out a little bit, or zoom in. I'm way too zoomed out. We got our 9 a.m. There we go. Let me do this again. Jesus. There we go. So yeah, I think we're gonna double top. Try to get back above, and then just kind of chop sideways and reconsolidate in the morning, and we'll kind of go from there. That's gonna be our baseline target. And then yeah, we're gonna probably get about halfway on our bearish sentiment, pushing us down. I don't know what would do this. It's not my ideal prediction, but yeah, probably something like this, going back down to retest that line we're looking at, and then maybe a recovery in the morning. That'd be our, and even that is not even bearish, to be honest. It's just a retest. But that would be bearish price action for tonight. I'm just feeling really bullish, guys. It's taking me over. All right, and then yeah, we've got our prediction, which is going to be a retest and a breakout. Hopefully, maybe a retest of just this 105.7, and then a rollover in the morning, something like that. That would be our bullish, and then our super bull, which it doesn't even care about this price line, this price target here. It's just going to smash all the way through, and we're just going to keep doing legs up until we hit that 106, and then maybe roll on over. I'm not calling for that one. But it's up there because sometimes it does hit, and we're surprised either way. Still too bright. There we go. That'll work. That's clear. Yeah, and at some point, I know Ramona was asking me last time she was on about doing the after hours. Those are fun, but I just don't have a setup right now for it. I usually do that on another computer. I can't even find the cords for half of this stuff. I'm still using my corded mic. I can't find my wireless. Mouse. I can't find my wireless mouse since the move, among other things. I only found 2 cameras out of 4. I'm like, where the hell is all my cameras? I don't know. But anyway, this is kind of what I'm looking at tonight, guys. This is how I feel. This is how the crypto chaos is playing out. And then, of course, the super bears get their target, which is way the hell down here. I can't even see it. I'm just going to draw this for satire, as I usually do. That would be the super bear target of the fire sale, currently sitting at right around, I didn't even go down to the fire sale, 77.4. So yeah, super bears, good luck. I wish you luck. Someone's got to love you, and I'm fighting for you. I'm fighting for everyone. I don't know why. Super bears. Oh, God. All right, guys. So that's what I'm thinking tonight, guys. This is how I'm feeling. This is how the market's looking. The overall sentiment. I mean, we went through all the metrics like we normally do. It's there. We're about ready to break on out, and I would love to see that. What was it? Go back to the 4 hour. Yeah, I would love to see that continuation. Holy crap! It's explosive. 133. Next leg up on the breakout. If we just do a little bit of sideways action and explode up. I mean, hell, it would only take like maybe a week. So I'm gonna put this from here to here. I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time, from here to here. So about a week. It's by the end of the month. The last Friday of the month is actually, what is the last Friday? The 25th. That's gonna be interesting. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to give it 2 weeks. Usually 2 weeks consolidation. We can pretty much prove that we're going to stay here. So that 2 weeks from now would be around somewhere right around there. You won't me draw it out any further. I'm going to do the same thing with this too. I'm going to go transparent red. All right, let's do transparent yellow lines. And I'll just copy paste it. Make it quick and easy. Boom. So somewhere between there and there, we could see that break on out. I would love to see it sooner rather than later, but you know what? The tortoise wins the race, right? And the longer we can stay in these ranges, the more we can prove to the world that we are legitimate. And the price action is definitely going to be more secure at those levels if we can stay within a week or two before a huge break up to the upside. But you know what? It's not going to stop people from buying anyway. So everything I just said, you can throw it out the window. Anyway, let's get back in the chat real quick before we go for the night. It's been a crazy ride, guys, this week. I'm so happy to be back this week. So happy to be back this week. It's only Tuesday. All right, so let's see what we got here. Strawberry Moon next. To the moon? Oh, geez, I don't know what you mean by that. Astrology is real, says Crypto Bros. I believe it, man. I mean, I do chaos magic every single night. Oh, I didn't say Croc Payos. Croc Payos. I almost forgot, guys. I almost forgot. I knew I was forgetting the step. Damn it. That, of course, is our seance. Our mantra. Croc Payos, Croc Payos, Croc Payos. Yes. And then, yeah, could XRP be the next Bitcoin or Ethereum? No, it can't be the next Bitcoin. It's highly centralized, so it cannot be the next Bitcoin. It can definitely be the next Ethereum. No, it can't. It's not a programmable blockchain. It's just for large, settlements. XRP Ledger can have something like Ethereum maybe built on it, but no, it's definitely not either of those things. Gotcha though. No way, Jose. No way, Jose, is Ethereum or XRP going to be the next Bitcoin. Thank gotcha. Okay, so let's see. CryptoBow says no. Yeah, so CryptoBow knows too. You know what I'm talking about. Far corner dog with hat is a better chance. Doge has a better chance. I mean, Doge is, yeah. I mean, it no longer has a key person individual behind it. It's a payment system. I mean, it could be. Anyway, XCN. XJD. How's it going, JD? How's it going? Yeah, XCN could, it could be a decent payment system. We'll see. I'm not holding my bags forever. Not all my bags forever, but I am going to hold some moon bags for sure. All right, guys. So that is what I got tonight. It is right now about almost 15 till 10. You know what? I don't have the lives over at Crypto Futures tonight. So you know what? If you guys want to hang out, I did still have the, what was it, Finding Alpha on 4chan. If you guys want to hang out and maybe discover a secret society within 4chan with me, I'm going to do that right now. I did put that up to do if we had a little bit more time. I got 15 minutes. I can burn. Why not? I'm so sick of moving boxes, guys. I'm like, I'd do anything to get away from moving boxes at this point. All right, let's see what we got with Finding Alpha on 4chan. Can we even find 4chan anymore? Is it like dead or like what? You have to go on the dark web to get on 4chan now these days? Let's see. 4chan. There it is. Yeah, it really is back. This is crazy. This is nuts. I haven't been on here since I was a teenager. Okay, so there's Biz. We're looking for Biz on 4chan. I cannot believe I'm doing this on YouTube. There's Mecha. Ooh, Mecha. Ooh, I there's so many things I want to click on but my otaku brain just stop. We're looking for Biz. Where's Biz? What if I just type in Biz up here instead of index? Biz. Nope. Oh god. The business and finance is probably there. Yeah, there we go. .org/biz. So that is the URL if you guys want to check out Biz. So let's see what's going on here. Any alpha? A lot of people have been talking about GameStop. Here we go again. Game crazy. GameStop, awesome company. What is going on here? Dude, Jesus. I'm gonna get banned on YouTube, damn it. RC sells shares of Best Buy in August 2022. They're tracking this RC guy. I don't know. RC? I don't know. I'm not in it, man. I'm not in it. Doug Sifu? Jeez. This is just trash. Long game holder. So people are just pushing GameStop hopium right now on the 4chans. Someone pulled out their 401k. What is that? Just pulled out my 401k to down payment on a house, a basic move, and necessities. Yeah, that's boring. Poor Pepe. Every night I come home shit day at work and I get yelled at my boss and his assistants about some whole nonsense from corporate. Dude, I feel for this guy, man. Anonymous. Yeah, I feel for this anonymous beaten down Pepe user. 10 cigarettes and 2 gins of tonic. Dude, I haven't had a drink in forever. Oh my god, it's been like 3-4 weeks since I had a drink. I don't remember. Last time I was on a drink, I had a drink. I was on the floor on one of our lives on the open mic session over at Crypto Futures. When Lambo, says Ryan. When Lambo. July? September? I don't know when Lambo. Whenever the next rate cut happens, basically. Which right now I think we're looking at it either July or September. Let's see. LML. I'll chill. Brian, yeah, chilling with the 4chan stuff. This is so stupid. I can't believe I'm doing this. Sorry, Dragons. Yes, to the moon. Yes, to the moon. Jesus. Oh god, this is ridiculous, guys. I'm reading random 4chan posts. God. Oh wow, look at this. This user here just painting with her butt. This is ridiculous stuff, guys. All my artistic friends are going broke because AIs have taken over. What jobs are out there won't be taken over by AI. I mean, basically everything. Oh god. Oh my god. The post on here, man. I'm gonna get banned. I can't say any of this stuff. It's hilarious though. Oh god. So yeah, I'm gonna probably stop here, guys. We got Michael Seller on here though. Not my problem. Oh jeez. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna stop before I get banned. But yeah, that's what's going on over at 4chan. I didn't see any alpha on there. I really didn't. Not at first glance anyway. Maybe gotta be inducted into the community. Jesus, silly stuff. I cannot believe this. Flashback to high school years. All right, guys. So I'm probably gonna call it now. It is about we got about 9 more minutes. Orange Man calls him too late, pal. Yes, that's right, Ryan. Too late, pal. Strawberry Dragon says pal sucks at his job. He really does. I mean, he's okay. I mean, he's got it rough. I do feel like he is playing sides, though. I do. I don't think he's really purple, like his tie represents, right? Pal is gonna slack in July again. Oh god. I honestly, I mean, it's not really up to the president, or honestly, it shouldn't be up to the Fed either. The Fed, the whole thing is disgusting. I don't like the way this entire economy works, the world works, and fiat works. All right, guys. So I'm gonna call it tonight, guys. I got more boxes. I don't want to do it, but I gotta do it. Every day it makes my life a little better. So yep, I will see you guys tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. ish. I like to be on at least 10 minutes before the market bell opens. So of course I'll be there at the market open 9:30 a.m. Either way, be there, be square, and more market madness hopefully tomorrow. I hope so, guys. I really hope so. But anyway, either way, you know where we're going, guys. You know where we're going. And you don't want to be poor. You don't want to stay poor in this sad world we live in. Because you know what? People that hold this shit, that's all I got left of that, Benny. What do we call them?
People that use fiat currency as a store of value, there's a name for them. We call them poor.
That's right. We call them poor. We call them poor. So sack sats, stay humble, be happy, and make some gains on your favorite crypto projects. We're about ready to explode. Ah, man. I'm sorry, Ryan. He's still stuck working, dude. I'm not working no more. At least for now. We'll see. Until we crash our bags and we don't get out. We have to go back to work again. Jesus. All right, guys. I will call it. I'm going to call it. I'll see ya later. If I can find the button. We don't have the buttons.
Fly me to the moon, let me trade among the stars. Let me see what freedom's like without money and gold bars. In other words, hold my king. Oh, in other words, let's make history.
Damn the blockchain basement. That drives me crazy. Ridiculous stuff. Bashing Jasmine. Come on, guys. Damn it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Later. Oh, man.